Hey everyone, ready to unlock some serious brain power?
Ooh, brain power. I like that.
We're diving into the fascinating world of exercise and brain health today.
Okay.
We'll uncover how movement can literally transform your brain,
Hmm.
boosting your mood, sharpening focus, and even protecting you against cognitive decline.
Sounds pretty amazing.
It's like discovering a superpower you didn't know you had.
It really is.
So let's get right to it.
Okay.
You know that feeling when you're stuck on a problem and suddenly the solution pops into your head after a walk?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Let's unravel that mystery together
Sounds good.
and see how movement unlocks your brain's true potential.
Okay, so
I'm ready.
the science behind this is remarkable.
Yeah.
When you exercise, your body releases a cascade of chemicals that act like brain boosters.
Brain boosters, I like it.
One of the most fascinating is BDNF,
BDNF.
brain-derived neurotrophic factor.
That sounds pretty impressive.
It is.
But break it down for me.
Okay.
What makes BDNF so special?
BDNF is fascinating because it actually stimulates the growth of new brain cells,
Wow.
a process called neurogenesis.
Okay.
This is especially important as we age,
Yeah.
since we naturally start to lose brain cells.
Right.
It's like BDNF gives your brain a constant supply of fresh recruits.
So exercise is literally making our brains younger.
Yeah, you could say that.
Sign me up. And what about those other brain chemicals I keep hearing about?
Like what?
Dopamine and serotonin.
Those are key players too.
Okay.
Dopamine is all about motivation and focus.
Right.
It's what gives you that I can conquer the world feeling after a great workout.
I love that feeling.
And serotonin.
Think of it as your brain's chill pill.
Mm.
It helps regulate mood and tame those stress monsters.
That's why after a good workout, you feel that sense of calm.
Yeah.
It's not just in your head.
Yep.
Your body is literally dialing down the stress response.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's not just about feeling good. It's about actual chemical changes happening in our brains.
Absolutely.
That's mind-blowing. And the best part is,
What's that?
you don't have to be a marathon runner to reap these benefits.
Oh, that's good.
Even gentle activities like yoga or a brisk walk can make a world of difference.
That's good news for those of us who aren't exactly gym rats.
Right.
But what about those times when you're feeling mentally sluggish?
Yeah,
Can exercise really help with focus and productivity?
it absolutely can.
Oh.
Remember BDNF, our brain cell champion.
Yeah.
It's also a key player in neuroplasticity,
Neuroplasticity.
your brain's ability to rewire and adapt.
Sounds like a fancy word for learning.
It is. Think of neuroplasticity like rewiring your brain.
Okay.
The more you challenge it, the more connections it makes.
Right.
It's how we learn new skills, adapt to new situations, and keep our minds sharp.
So moving our bodies is literally making our brains more flexible and adaptable.
Exactly.
I'm starting to see why they call this a brain-powered deep dive.
Right.
But how does that translate to, say, getting more work done or remembering where I put my keys?
Well, aerobic exercise,
Right.
like running or cycling.
Okay.
It's like a shot of espresso for your brain.
Mm.
It pumps up the blood flow, delivering oxygen and nutrients to those hungry brain cells.
Makes sense.
This combats that brain fog and helps you think more clearly.
Okay. I've definitely noticed that after a run, I feel much more alert and focused.
Yeah.
It's like I've cleared out all the mental clutter.
Exactly. In fact, a 2018 Harvard study
Oh, wow.
found that people who exercise regularly were up to 20% more productive.
20%.
Imagine getting a whole extra workday out of each week just by moving your body.
That's incredible. You're telling me I could be that much more efficient just by adding a little exercise to my routine.
Yeah.
I'm sold. What kind of quick exercise tips would you recommend to someone who's ready to ditch the brain fog and boost their productivity?
Even starting your day with just 15 minutes of exercise,
Okay.
whether it's stretching yoga or a quick jog,
Hmm.
can make a huge difference.
Yeah.
It's like giving your brain a jump start for the day.
I love that, a quick brain boost to kickstart the day.
Exactly.
So we know that exercise in general is like a miracle tonic for our brains.
It really is.
But are there specific types of exercises that target certain brain benefits?
This is a great question.
Yeah.
And the answer is yes.
Okay, tell me more.
It's like you can choose your brain-boosting cocktail based on the type of exercise you do.
Okay, I'm all ears. Tell me about these brain-boosting cocktails.
Let's start with our trusty friend, aerobic exercise.
All right.
We know it boosts blood flow and helps with focus. But studies have also shown that activities like running, cycling, or brisk walking can actually increase the volume of gray matter in your brain.
Gray matter, that sounds important.
It is.
Fill me in.
Gray matter is the brain power powerhouse.
Okay.
It's associated with memory cognitive function. and even your ability to process information quickly.
Wow.
Aim for at least 30 minutes of aerobic exercise a few times a week to keep that gray matter thriving.
Adding that to my calendar right now.
Good idea.
So aerobic exercise is like hitting the gym for your brain.
It is.
What other workouts can I add to my brain boosting routine?
Well, if aerobic exercise is like cardio, for your brain strength training is like hitting the weights.
Oh,
Lifting weights isn't just about building muscles.
right.
It's been shown to improve spatial memory and executive function,
What's executive function?
which helps you plan and organize.
So pumping iron is good for more than just looking good. It's about thinking clearly.
Exactly.
That's mind-blowing. I'm starting to see exercise in a whole new light.
And you don't have to be a power lifter to see results.
Oh, good.
Studies suggest even light strength training, like using resistance bands or doing bodyweight exercises, can have cognitive benefits.
This is making me want to rethink my entire workout routine. Are there any other brain-boosting activities we should be adding to the mix?
Absolutely. Don't underestimate the power of yoga and mindfulness.
Okay.
You know how you sometimes walk into a room and forget why you're there?
Ugh, yes. Happens to me all the time.
Well, that's your hippocampus at work, helping with spatial memory. Yoga can actually make that part of your brain bigger and stronger.
Wow.
Plus, it's fantastic for stress reduction and overall well-being.
So it's like giving your brain a physical upgrade while finding your inner zen.
Yeah, you can say that.
Sign me up.
And don't forget about dancing.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
fantastic way to improve memory coordination and physical fitness all at the same time.
Nice.
A study in the New England Journal of Medicine
Okay.
found that dancing can actually reduce the risk of dementia by up to 76%.
Oh, wait. Are you telling me that dancing can actually protect against dementia?
That's what the research suggests.
I need to crank up the music right now.
I think that's a great idea.
All these cognitive boosts from exercise are amazing.
They are.
But they lead to an even more powerful effect: better sleep.
Yes.
Let's explore how exercise sets the stage for a great night's rest.
Sounds like a plan. Sleep is where all that brain-boosting magic really takes hold.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more about this sleep-exercise connection.
Well, exercise helps regulate your circadian rhythm,
Circadian rhythm.
which is your body's natural sleep-wake cycle.
Okay.
It helps you fall asleep easier and stay asleep longer.
So it's not just about feeling tired after a workout, it's actually setting your internal clock for better sleep.
Exactly.
That's fascinating.
And it's not just about falling asleep. Exercise can also increase the amount of time you spend in deep sleep,
Deep sleep.
which is crucial for memory processing and brain rejuvenation.
Okay.
It's like hitting the reset button for your brain.
I always hear about deep sleep, but never really understood what it meant. Why is it so important?
Deep sleep is like your brain's overnight spa treatment. It's when your brain processes memories, clears out toxins,
Wow.
and strengthens connections.
Okay.
Think of it as your brain's chance to recharge and consolidate everything it learned during the day.
Wow, that sounds pretty essential. So if you're someone who struggles with sleep, getting some exercise might be the key.
It could definitely make a big difference.
Yeah.
Even light activity earlier in the day can have a positive impact on your sleep quality.
Great advice. I'm definitely going to be more mindful of incorporating exercise into my daily routine.
I think that's a great idea.
We've covered so much ground today. I'm starting to think of exercise as a brain-boosting superpower.
It truly is.
Yeah.
And it's never too late to start tapping into that power.
I love that. It's amazing to think that something as simple as moving our bodies can have such a profound impact on our brains.
It really is. And the best part is, it's never too late to start reaping these benefits.
That's reassuring to hear. So if someone is listening to this
Yeah.
and thinking, okay, I need to get moving,
Mhm.
what advice would you give them?
I would say start small
Okay.
and gradually increase the intensity and duration of your workouts over time.
Okay.
You don't have to go from 0 to 60 overnight.
That makes sense. Don't try to go from couch potato to marathon runner in a week.
Exactly. Listen to your body and find what feels good for you. And remember, consistency is key. Even a few minutes of movement each day is better than nothing.
And don't be afraid to try different activities until you find something you truly enjoy.
Yeah.
Maybe you love the rhythm of a dance class, or the peaceful focus of yoga, or the challenge of a good hike.
Absolutely. Exercise shouldn't feel like a chore.
All right.
It should be something you look forward to.
I think that's a great point. Finding an activity that sparks joy is a surefire way to make it a sustainable habit.
Right.
So instead of forcing yourself to do something you dread,
Yeah.
explore different options and find what resonates with you.
It's all about finding that sweet spot where movement feels like a celebration of your body and mind,
Yeah.
not a punishment.
And once you find that activity that lights you up, those brain-boosting benefits will follow naturally.
I think so.
It's like a win-win for your physical and mental well-being.
Exactly. It's about embracing a lifestyle that nourishes your body and mind.
And speaking of nourishment, I think it's important to acknowledge that exercise isn't a magic bullet.
Oh, for sure.
It's part of a holistic approach to brain health.
Absolutely. Things like a healthy diet, quality sleep, stress management, and social connections also play crucial roles in keeping your brain sharp and resilient.
It's all about creating a supportive environment for your brain to thrive.
Yeah,
Exercise is a powerful tool in that toolkit,
it is.
but it works best in conjunction with other healthy habits.
Think of it as a symphony of lifestyle choices, all working together to create a harmonious masterpiece of brain health.
I love that analogy. So it's not just about hitting the gym, it's about cultivating a life that supports your mental and physical well-being in every way.
Precisely. It's about making choices that empower you to live your best life.
I think we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
What are some of the key takeaways we should remember?
I think the most important thing to remember is that exercise is not just about physical fitness.
Right.
It's a powerful tool for boosting brain health, from increasing neuroplasticity and managing stress to improving focus, productivity, and sleep.
Yeah.
The benefits are undeniable.
And it's not about pushing yourself to extremes.
Nope.
It's about finding joy in movement and making it a sustainable part of your life.
Exactly. Every step you take, every stretch you do, every dance move you bust out, it all adds up to a healthier, happier, and more vibrant brain.
I'm feeling inspired to get moving right now, but before we wrap up,
Yeah.
I want to circle back to that mystery we talked about at the beginning.
You mean that aha moment that strikes after a walk?
Exactly. Now that we've explored the science behind exercise and brain health, can we finally unravel that mystery?
Okay, let's try.
Why do those brilliant ideas seem to pop up when we're on the move?
That's a great question, and there are a few fascinating theories at play.
Okay.
First, when you exercise, you increase blood flow to the brain,
Okay.
delivering a fresh surge of oxygen and nutrients to your brain cells.
Right.
This can energize your thinking and make you more alert and receptive to new ideas.
So it's like giving your brain a wake-up call.
Exactly. And remember those feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin? They also play a role. Dopamine is linked to creativity and problem solving, while serotonin helps calm your mind and reduce anxiety, creating a more conducive environment for those aha moments to emerge.
That makes sense. When you're relaxed and feeling good, your mind is free to wander and make those unexpected connections.
Precisely. And there's another fascinating element at play:
What's that?
the rhythmic and repetitive nature of movement.
Okay.
Whether you're walking, running, swimming, or dancing, those repetitive motions can help lull your brain into a more meditative state.
Oh, I've definitely experienced that. When I'm on a long run, my mind starts to wander, and I often come up with my best ideas.
That's because when your conscious mind takes a break, your subconscious mind is free to play, exploring new pathways and making those creative leaps. It's like your brain is working on those problems in the background without you even realizing it.
So exercise is like a secret weapon for unlocking your creative potential.
It truly is, and it's not just about coming up with groundbreaking ideas. Exercise can also help you work through those mental blocks and find solutions to everyday challenges.
That's so true. I often find that when I'm stuck on a problem at work, a quick walk around the block helps me come back with a fresh perspective and a clear mind.
It's like hitting the reset button on your brain. And sometimes all you need is that little shift in perspective to see the solution that was right in front of you all along.
So the next time you're feeling mentally stuck,
Yeah.
don't underestimate the power of movement. Whether it's a walk in nature, a dance session in your living room, or a few yoga poses on your mat, those moments of movement can spark incredible breakthroughs.
And who knows, you might just stumble upon your next big idea while you're at it.
It's like exercise gives you access to a whole other level of thinking.
Yeah, it's like unlocking a secret room in your brain where all the creativity and innovation hang out.
I love that. So next time I hit that mental roadblock, I'm going straight for my running shoes. Or maybe my dancing shoes, depending on the kind of breakthrough I'm looking for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Match the movement to the mood.
This has been an incredible deep dive.
It has been.
I feel like my brain has gotten a serious workout just listening to all this amazing information.
I know it's a lot to absorb, but I think the main takeaway is that exercise is an investment. Not just in your physical health, but in your mental well-being too.
It's like investing in your brain's 401k, ensuring a brighter future for your cognitive health.
I love that analogy.
Mm.
And the beauty of it is that this investment is accessible to everyone.
Right.
You don't need fancy equipment or expensive gym memberships, just a willingness to move your body
Yeah.
and explore different ways of getting active.
That's so important. It's not about being a fitness fanatic or striving for some unattainable ideal of physical perfection.
Right.
It's about finding joy in movement and making it a sustainable part of your life.
Exactly, whether it's a walk in the park, a dance class with friends, or a few minutes of stretching in your living room. It all counts.
And those little moments of movement add up to create a ripple effect of positive change in your brain and your life.
It's like planting seeds of brain health that will blossom over time.
So, to our listeners out there, we challenge you to embrace the power of movement, find an activity that sparks your interest, and get those brains and bodies moving.
Your future self will thank you for it.
Given all the amazing benefits we've discussed today, what type of exercise will you incorporate into your routine to boost your brain power?
That's a great question. To ponder, the possibilities are endless.
Until next time, stay curious and keep those brains and bodies active.